And we back. And we back. And we back. And we back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sauna IE. I'm your host, XO. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. August 5th, 2022. Man, what a year it's been. Still can't believe we're in August. These months are going by quick, but it's getting towards my favorite time of the year, which is October through December. My favorite holidays are coming up, so I can't wait for that. But we are here in August, and this week, personally, I've been learning a lot. I've been in this conference and learning a lot of information, a lot of education that I needed to learn, and I'm grateful for it. So I was like, all right, let me come on, let me drop an episode today for my audience and for my people, and so we can really stay in tune with ourselves. And this episode right here will be mainly about body language secrets you need to know. And I'm doing some research. I know body language is a lot, especially we do things unknowingly, that's out of habit or out of unconsciousness. And this is just some things you need to be aware of as you go on about your days, as you interact with other people in life. But first, it's your first time listening, welcome to the show. Welcome to the platform. Sauna IE is a platform for mental health. The ins and outs of mental health, the good, the bad, the ugly, coping mechanisms, traumas, childhood trauma. We talk about everything on here. Nothing does not get covered. But I want to appreciate you and thank you for taking the time out your day, whether you're on your way to work, on the treadmill, in the gym, in traffic, wherever you are. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to Sauna IE. If you do one quick favor, go ahead and subscribe to the show. And if you don't like the show, you can unsubscribe at the end. But I appreciate y'all. Let's kick off the show with my quotes of the day. My first quote is, make peace with yourself, because that's the first thing you need to live a happy life. We tend to put ourselves down. We tend to not have peace or accept ourselves because of the past mistakes we made, the mistakes we made before today. And it's really just making peace with yourself every day that you're not going to always get it right. You're not always going to do the right thing, but making peace with that load and knowing that you're growing and learning every day, that you can't hold yourself too down or put yourself too down just because of a mistake that you made. Every day you're getting better. You're learning to be better than you were yesterday. So make peace with yourself. And that's how you live a happy life, because you accept yourself for who you are. You accept yourself for the flaws and mistakes, the bad, and you really just like, yo, this is who I am, and I'm growing and learning every day, and I have to make peace with that. And that's how you live a happy life. Well, once again, that quote is, make peace with yourself, because that's the first thing you need to live a happy life. My second quote is, don't do something permanently stupid just because you're temporarily upset. I know we all been here before. When we're angry, we get upset, our buttons get pressed, we tend to lash out, we tend to project our anger onto the person that made us mad. And eventually, there's times in our lives when we regret saying what we said because it damaged that relationship and made that relationship fragile or fractured that relationship with that person, that you're like, damn, I wish if I was able to do that over, I would redo it. And this right here goes with really being an emotionally aware and having that emotional intelligence for yourself to know that there will be people in life that get you mad, get you upset, get you frustrated and everything. You just have to keep your composure and hold yourself together, because you never know what you might say that may fracture that relationship or that friendship or whatever it is. So you have to really be in control of your emotions, be in control of yourself, and being aware and knowing that I don't want to win this battle, but in the long term, I'm gonna win the war. So with that being said, it's like, don't do something permanently stupid just because you're temporarily upset. Sometimes you may, even if you do get upset or mad, take some deep breaths, count backwards from 10 to 1, and that anger will dissipate. So don't do something permanently stupid just because you are temporarily upset. But I'm gonna give you a brief break, and then we're gonna hop to the show about body language secrets you need to know. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sauna IE. Well, that's getting back into the mental health portion of Sauna IE. I thought this would be a perfect time to say discuss one of the apps that I use, the Calm app. The Calm app I've been using for about some years now, and it's really helping me when it comes to meditating as well as expressing gratitude on a daily basis. They have check-ins that you can do with yourself. They can have step-by-step meditation processes, whether you're working and can't get time to meditate. It'll give you some step-by-step things to meditate. They just added Jay Shetty to the Calm app, and they've been having LeBron on there. So like different people use the Calm app and meditate, and it really helps when it comes to expressing gratitude, when it comes to meditating, when it comes to breathing and deep breathing and really getting in tune with who you are and what you need. So go ahead and go to your app store and check out the Calm app. Tell them I sent you. Body language secrets you need to know. I think the first one that comes to mind that we all think about is eye contact. Making eye contact and maintaining eye contact in social encounters to appear confident. Good eye contact communicates to people that you are interested and at ease. About 60% of the time, we look at the other person in the eyes. If making direct eye contact is too daunting for you, begin by glancing at a spot near the person's eyes. Number one, eye contact. When you have conversations with people, do you look them in the eyes, or you look away? Are you on your phone? How are you making eye contact with that person that you're communicating with? Because sometimes we tend to be preoccupied with other things when we're talking to somebody or somebody's talking to us, instead of giving that person our full attention and really being focused and tuned in with that conversation. And that shows respect. Shows you respect for that conversation and for what the person is saying, and you have respect for the person. By making eye contact and giving them your undivided attention and really being in tune with what they're saying and really helping them out any way you can. And that's one of the main secrets of body language, making that eye contact in any social encounter. If you feel like, I don't like people looking people in the eyes, I'm not an eye contact person, look somewhere close between their eyes. Look at that point and just don't be staring them in the eyes. Look, but just still be attentive to the conversation and be in that conversation instead of having your phone in your hand, looking elsewhere, or acting like you're disinterested in the conversation. Make that eye contact. That's the number one secret for body language. Number two would be slow your movements and take larger steps instead. I bet you're thinking, slow my movements? What do you mean, like a robot? No. You appear more anxious if you move quickly. You ever notice that when you move all quickly, you feel all flustered and everything, but when you're calm and under control, you're moving slow, you're moving how you should be moving, everything comes easier. When we're at a pace, we're always constantly racing, constantly doing these, we fall out of sync. But you appear more anxious if you move quickly. Everything from your walking stride to your hand gestures can make a difference. Slow down and watch how you feel more confident. Today, try it out. Walk more slow. Not as slow, like, walking like a turtle, but slow your stride up. Take in the sights, take in the scenery. We'll have to see how your hand gestures are. Slow down and really focus on being present instead of trying to move everywhere quick. Try to walk in long strides as you slow down. Confident people walk with authority and take longer steps. You'll feel less anxious as a result of this. So today, take them slower steps, take them slower walks, watch your stride, watch your hand gestures, as well as maintaining that eye contact. And number three would be stand straight up. I know we all have a lot of problem with this, and this comes from having no self-confidence in yourself and really thinking like, I'll look down at the ground or look elsewhere and slouch down. And it's like, you slouching down really shows that you're unconfident in yourself. You don't have that confidence. Those who suffer from social anxiety tend to take up as little space as possible, including sitting hunched over in a protective posture. You ever notice that people that are unsure of themselves, they always like hunched up, hunched over, and they don't really stand straight up. Like, you feel like they're like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I'm pretty sure we all seen the movie Hunchback of Notre Dame, where he's really slouched over the whole time. And that's because he doesn't have that confidence in himself, and that's from society demeaning him over time. But some things you can do is try straighten your spine. Stand straight up. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Uncross your arms or your legs and really be in tune with who you are. God created you in your own special way. So Stand in that. Stand straight up in that. Be confident in who you are and what you do. Number 4, keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. Do not look down at the ground while you walk. Is your head usually down? I know mine was. Before I've read over this research, I'll always be looking down, looking elsewhere, instead of keeping my chin straight up and looking forward and having that confidence of who I am. And instead of walking with your head down or keep your eyes else on the floor, walk with your head up. Keep your eyes straight ahead and focus on where you're walking to. It might feel odd at first, but you'll grow accustomed to this as a more confident posture. You can probably do it now. Stand straight up, walking like back and forth in your house or in the gym or however it is, looking straight up, keeping your chin up and looking forward and having that confidence in yourself that, I can do this. I'm a confident person. I'm here for a reason. I have a to serve a purpose, or just having that confidence in who you are and who you're becoming. Letting that old you go, the one who used to slouch over, keep the chin down, look at the floor. The unconfident person, the unconfident you, it's time to let that go and build that confidence up within yourself and who you're becoming over time. Number 5, avoid your pockets. Keep your hands out of your pockets to appear more confident. It may be tempting, put your hands in your pockets all the time, especially if you are concerned that they will shake, you start sweating. Doing this makes you appear uneasy and less confident. Are you that type where you like, I got to put my hands somewhere because my hands are always shaking, or I always start sweating, or I get nervous and things like that? And that's because you're unsure. Avoid your pockets. Keep your hands to your side and really being focused on not trying to always put your hands in your pockets when you're walking, when you're talking to people and something like that. Just keep it to your side. And eventually you'll grow accustomed to, not putting your hands in your pockets if that's something you naturally do. Number 6, lean forward. When you're having a conversation with somebody, do you tend to be distracted? Are you lean back? Are you lean to the side? Are you moving your head? Are you moving your eyes? Are you just shaking around and stuff like that, where you're not really fully engaged with that conversation? Leaning forward shows that you're interested in paying attention, while maybe tempting to keep your distance if you're socially apprehensive. Doing so sends a message that you're uninterested and distant. So whenever you have a conversation, lean in forward. I know you've probably seen interviews where the interviewee is interviewing the person and they lean forward after they answer the questions to show that they're interested in the conversation, interested in what the person is saying, instead of leaning back, putting your arms up, flailing around, and not being interested in the conversation. So lean forward when you're having a conversation with somebody. Number 7, this is a run on for number 5. Watch your hands. Watch your hands. Avoid touching your face and neck. Both are indicators that you are worried, anxious, or afraid. These aren't the movements of confident people. Do you do that? Do you always try to touch your face, touch your neck when you're nervous, or you feel like you're afraid of something, or you're worried about something? I'm pretty sure we all been there, but you got to watch your hands in conversations when you're talking to people. You just keep your hands to your side, or try to do something else with your hands versus trying to touch your face, put your hands in your pocket. Just really being calm and at your side and knowing this is going to be odd at first because I'm so used to touching my face, touching my neck, putting my hands in my pockets, but I have to grow from this. I have to grow into my confidence of who I am. Number 8, and the final one, is give a firm handshake. A weak or limp handshake is an indicator of insecurity. So practice offering a solid handshake when meeting new people. It'll become second nature after some practice. Do you do this where you're like, I'll give weak handshakes or limp handshakes, or I don't give handshakes at all? I mean, nowadays, everybody's like, we ain't shaking hands. But when you do give a handshake, give a firm handshake. Let them know I am a confident person, because you can tell a whole lot by somebody's handshake. You can really tell if it's a weak or limp handshake. You this person, like it says, you're insecure about yourself. You give them a firm handshake, you're like, okay, this person is confident. They know who they are and they walk in their purpose. So give a firm handshake when talking to people, discussing people, when meeting somebody new. That's the first thing. Give a firm handshake. Don't be like a limp handshake or a weak handshake. Be firm in who you are. But those are the 8 secrets to body language. Number 1 was make eye contact. Number 2, slow your movement and take larger steps. Number 3, stand straight up. Number 4, keep your chin up. Number 5, avoid your pockets. Number 6, lean forward. Number 7, watch your hands. Number 8, give a firm handshake. And then I have another segment for y'all. And this segment is really detailing habits that can fix majority of your problems. I know we all have problems in our life, and this segment right here is going to give you a solution to that. But first, let me give y'all a brief break and we're going to hop right back into the show. Thank y'all for tuning in to Sana IE. Slight break into the show. Have you been wondering how can you support Sana IE? Well, there's several ways you can support the podcast, support us, and one of the ways would be checking out the merch, going on to the merch site and seeing what you like or what you don't like and give feedback on it, as well as our Patreon. Our Patreon is up. You can support us with the Patreon. We're going to be doing exclusive courses when it comes to mental health and sustaining and building your mental health, as well as our Buy Me a Coffee. As soon as you go to the website, you can donate whatever you want to donate to help out to support the podcast, and that support sheds light on us. It really boosts us up when it comes to getting new gear for the podcast, getting new merch, getting new materials, getting new staffers on the team, and really helping us out. So if you were wondering how can you help us out, just go to the end of the show notes and click the link. Let's get back to the show. And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Habits that can fix majority of your problems. Number 1, create a morning ritual. Having morning ritual for yourself. Practice waking up early. It makes you prepare for the day. Make time for exercise, meditation. The more you practice it, the better life gets. I love morning rituals. I love morning routines. And I feel like morning routines set off your day in the right trajectory for what's to come. You grounding yourself in the morning, waking up early, giving yourself that extra hour of time to get what you have to get ready, or really focusing on yourself where you're meditating, praying, journaling, setting out your intentions for the day, saying what you're grateful for, even exercising, getting all that done before you really have to start your day. It really sets your day up for a great day. You have more confidence and you're more sure of yourself. And my morning routine consists of waking up, praying, meditating, speaking gratitude, saying what are my intentions for the day, saying what I'm grateful for, stretching, wash my face, brush my teeth, and then get to the gym. That's what my morning routine consists of. And I love my morning routine. I've been having this morning routine for about a year now. But having a morning routine really sets you up and structures your day, and it gives you that energy that you need to handle the day. It's like you're working on yourself before the day even starts. You're waking up, praying, meditating, reading, doing the little things to set your day off in the right way, giving yourself that right energy for the day. And not having a morning routine kind of really shakes you up and leaves you all, I want to say groggy, because most people that don't have a morning routine, they wake up and they're on the go. They go, instead of you waking up and having that time for yourself, having that time to see what you want to happen for the day, see how you're feeling, intent, and seeing what your intentions for the day are. Waking up and saying what you're grateful for, meditating on what type of day you want to have, and having that morning routine really helps you out and builds you up for the day. It gives you that morning energy that you need to attack the day instead of the day attacking you. Number 2 would be social media detox. And this is a habit that can fix. This is one of the big things, because I feel like we all have that social media addiction in some way, and it's really just the dopamine kick that we get from it. We get the instant gratification, instant rewards that we see on social media, whether it's getting likes, comments, watching videos, watching TikToks, things like that. But we also have to detox from it, because too much social media, it overfries our brain in a way. You might like, oh no, it doesn't. Eventually, you've been on social media all day, getting that constant dopamine kick, it'll really do something, and it really, where you're like, okay, I can't make decisions at the end of the day, or I'm so addicted to this that you're losing time throughout the day because you're so addicted to social media, getting that instant gratification all the time that that's all you fixate on. But keeping track of the time we indulge on social media is very key. Whether you set a timer or going into your phone and really seeing how can I put a timer on this app to where I only can use it for 2 to 3 hours out the day. Spend an hour without touching your phone or TV and notice how much you enjoy without them. We're so accustomed to being attached to our phones, our TVs, the radios, whatever we're being attached to, that we never give ourselves time to get an hour break from them. Put the phone down, put the TV down, put the laptop, iPad down, and just really enjoy the present moment. Some hacks that I do when it comes to really having that social media detox is I set a time limit. I go to my screen time on my iPhone and really set a time limit per day of how many hours I can spend on social media. And my biggest thing right now is Instagram, and I really put 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day on Instagram. Once that happens, the phone will lock for the rest of the day unless I unlock it. Say, oh, yeah, let's unlock it for a few more hours. But doing that really gives your mind, once you see that, oh, your time is up on social media, you're like, oh, I have been on here for like 3 to 4 hours. However your time limit is, it lets you know that, okay, I need to work on something else or do something else because I've been on here too long throughout the day. I also use a timer as well when I'm on Instagram. I always put a timer on 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is, just to keep me focused on the task at hand that I need to accomplish while I'm on Instagram or while I'm on social media, instead of just being on there and let the time just go. So setting that timer, using that screen time, and really utilizing the time that you're on social media, being a creator instead of a consumer, and creating waves on there instead of you consuming all the information and your attention is just focused on liking stuff, commenting, and doing that instead of interacting and engaging with people while you're on there, because that's what it's really for. It's social media. So having a social media detox is very key and very vital to fix your habits right now. And another thing I also recommend is having a social media free day. Whatever day you choose, having a social media free day, taking a day away from social media and just really being in tune with your family, your friends, yourself, and not really getting on social media, being on your phone, putting the phone down, putting the phone aside. And that day that works best for me is my self-care days. My self-care Sundays, always try to put social media to the side and not be on social media for that day, because that's like self-care, because you're taking care of yourself mentally, and being on social media too much is draining. Number 3, have non-negotiables. Now, but you're thinking like, what are non-negotiables? Well, my non-negotiables are, when it comes to the morning, praying, 10-minute meditation, 15 minutes reading, 1 hour of the gym or exercise. Those are non-negotiables. Those are a must, and there's no negotiating that. They must happen every day for me, and that's what I always do, unless it's a rest day for the gym. But I always try to get like 30 minutes of exercise in. Having morning non-negotiables are setting up your rituals for the day. Like, these are the morning things that I must do before I leave my house. There's no non-negotiables. Nothing else can come up. I must do these before I leave the house. Like I said, praying, meditating, reading, some type of physical exercise, doing those before I leave the house, or even going to the gym for an hour. Getting those are my non-negotiables for the morning. And my nightly non-negotiables would be showering, journaling, stretching, meditation, visualizing, and really just sticking to those and not letting anything deter my non-negotiables. Because once you have those non-negotiables set, you're keeping those promises to yourself that no matter what happens, I'm sticking to this non-negotiables for the morning and my non-negotiables at night. I want to know, what are yours? What are your non-negotiables for the morning? You probably like, oh, I don't even have any non-negotiables. Trust me, you do. There's like the same routine you do every morning and every night. Those are your non-negotiables. No matter what happens, you get those tasks done. So let me know what they are. Sanai podcast@gmail.com, or go on the website, leave a review. Let me know what your morning and nightly routines are, or nightly non-negotiables are. Number 4 would be, if something takes 5 minutes or less, do it. If you can do something that takes less than 5 minutes to complete, do it right away. Getting those simple tasks done right away prevents a lot of clutter and stress later on. And when we all do that, we're like, oh, if we try to procrastinate, put the task off. But if it takes less than 5 minutes, just do it real quick. Take it out the trash, washing dishes, something like that, where you're doing it now that you don't have to come back to it at the end of the day, like, damn, I still got to do this. So like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Do it right now so you get it done within that 5 minutes. So you don't have to be stressed out later on or have all this clutter around you that, oh, it's already done. I don't have to worry about it. And number 5, it's the biggest one. Get enough rest. Without enough rest, you can't enjoy or improve your life. To get all the things you need done, you must have enough rest and energy for your mind and body. Not getting enough rest makes you cranky and reduces your ability to concentrate. Have you ever noticed that? Like, you not having a good, nice rest, you waking up, got to scramble, get to work and everything. You just feel exhausted, groggy, feeling like, dang, I didn't get enough sleep last night. And you eventually start running off of fumes because you didn't get that enough rest. That's just hard to concentrate, that you're all thinking about, oh, I'm going to go back to my bed, or I want to sleep, or maybe this coffee will help me out, keep me energized for the next 2 to 3 hours, and then I'll be burned out even more. But getting that enough rest and prioritizing your rest, because your rest is vital. You can't enjoy or improve your life without enough rest. Having 6 to 8 hours a night, really prioritizing my sleep. Like, okay, I got to be in bed at this time if I have to wake up at this time. Just getting more emphasis on the time you get into sleep and really utilizing that time to sleep. Like, this is my bedtime. Can't be on my phone, can't be watching TV or anything like that. I got to be focused on getting my rest because I need my rest for the next day. I need my rest to be my best. So that's what it comes down to. Getting your rest so you can be your best self overall. Number 6 is plan your day the night before. Plan your day the night before. It saves you so much time. Get everything you need for the morning ready, whether it's your clothes for the next day, your food, the meal prep, your kids' food, having your keys visible, things like that, and really having a list, creating a list. Like, okay, you can add this to your non-negotiables. Planning your day the night before. That's the nightly non-negotiable. You're planning your day, making sure you got your food ready, your keys ready, your clothes ready, all the things ready for the next day. So when you wake up in the morning, all you just got to boom, 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 boom. Everything's already ready for you to do. And don't things seem simpler when everything's already planned and ready to go? Instead of you having to scrambling for everything, you already have everything. Your clothes ironed and laid out, your food already ready to eat, your breakfast ready, and all that stuff. All you gotta do is pick it up and just go. It'll relax your mind by going to bed with knowing that, everything's already planned out. You sleep more peacefully. You sleep more calm. You being more in tune with your dreams, in tune with your sleep, and getting that full night's rest instead of getting up. Oh, I got to get up early just because I got to go do this or I got to do that. No, it's like you already have everything planned out the night before. All you got to do is just get up and make it happen. And you know the famous saying, life is what you make it. So why not make life simple by implementing new habits to get our lifestyle and give us more time? That's the biggest thing. We want more time to do what we want. So it's about the biggest thing to getting more time is planning the day the night before, getting enough rest, having your non-negotiables, as well as having that social media detox and creating a morning ritual for yourself. All this gives you time, and these habits right here, if you implement them, life will be way more simpler than if you live a chaotic life and your life is unbalanced. But I appreciate y'all tuning in to today's episode. Share this with a friend, share this with a family member, share this with anybody who you think it may help when it comes to really getting their body language together and helping them with the habits that will help them become a better person overall. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Be safe, enjoy yourselves. Man, I'll be back again next week. But I'm going to leave y'all with this. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. Have a great weekend.